We're back with another episode of Roe Rut. And this time we're joined by Norman and his son Luke Mulvany of Irish Safaris. It's the Roe Rut of 2023, and the recent bad weather is wreaking havoc on seeing any potential rut activity. After our trip on the Seagoing Island, it's time to return the favour.
Put them sticks against the bales. He's pushing against them, it's even more solid. Yeah, so you're pushing the stick in, so it's really rotten.
You've got to keep it down in the crook.
Broadside now, down his shoulder. Ah! When you're ready.
All the time here. He's offline now.
Is he laid back down?
I think so. There we go, stood up now. He's facing away from you.
There you go.
Oh, shit, it's hard.
Hang on, he's coming out.
You have to use your sticks in there going. Over the left and two bales. He's come behind the bale.
So there's two bales there. He's going to come back. He's going to come out the left. Oh, he's running now.
There he is. Do you see him, Luke? Look, again, let's go.
No, what's happened to Doe's got up and he's running.
That's him now. Look,
I can't see him.
Down the shoulder.
look, you have him down. Follow him. Hold the gun, Luke. Oh, look, he is here.
See.
That is a nice bug.
Well,
There, someone grabbed the sticks there.
the frustrations of the rut.
No, but I want to find
Let
the
me just
bullet.
out you, mate. Yes, out you.
I want to find the bullet. Okay. So where did you eject?
Oh, I thought you were going. The frustrations of the
Oh
rut.
yeah, he wants. Here it is. Well, it must have been here.
First week in, last week in July, beginning of August. August the 1st tomorrow. Out all afternoon. No response. We've seen a few bucks. Nothing to the call, nothing interested. And buck laid down there, been here 15-20 minutes, tried calling him, nothing. Stood up, turned around, went back down. And then Doe's just come and he's got up and ran 20 yards to look at her, but then he's listening to my call. And we got Luke onto it, but I think it's about 1:30 that is. Took the shot and then we thought he'd missed it, and it ran really probably, I don't know, 60-70 metres and then just collapsed here. So we're going to be interested to see the reaction on that. So yeah, but he was probably very full of adrenaline and very wound up. But let's go and have a look anyway. Well done, mate. Let's see what the first Roebuck looks like.
He's a happy boy, isn't he?
17 years old and we can shoot the Roebuck. That's great. Great, no? Well done.
I knew when I hit it that I couldn't have been a bad shot.
We've been looking at this side of his antlers and broken off. Well, Luke, well done. Oh, what a challenge we've had this afternoon and this evening. There's no real rut activity at all. We've seen a couple of bucks, nothing's called a bit of a doe earlier on, that was it, but nothing until we come to this field that was cut last week, and because of the rain it's just stopped everything. The bales are out, and we thought we saw something, but it was a big brown hare laid in the out on the stubble. And then Norman spotted a roebuck, spotted a deer right against the wood in front of an oak tree, and we've stalked bale to bale to bale. We've got about 120, 130 metres away, and got Luke into a position for a shot. Oh, it's not going to work. There you go. and got Luke into a position for a shot, and he got up. I was calling, trying to get him a little bit nearer, and he stopped broadside, and you managed to get a bullet in. Well done, mate. But hardly any bullet reaction. Whether he was full of adrenaline, I'd barked him to stop, I don't know, and yeah, off it went. He ran about 60-80 metres. I said, reload, take another shot, because he was running towards us, and then he just failed, bang, dead. Bullet did his job. So we've come and had a look, and it's rib to rib shot, perfect shot, mate, absolutely perfect shot, with the CX bullet, and looks like very little damage, rib to rib. You've probably got the size of a euro as an exit hole on the ribs, and he's shot this beautiful buck, beautiful mature buck. We know this buck. I got him on camera earlier on in the year, on the edge of this woodland, and I'll be able to share that footage with you so you'll be able to see him. And he's got a broken antler. He's right on my boundary. More importantly, it's Luke's first buck, so he was going to shoot it anyway. Well done, mate. Hey? Have you enjoyed yourself?
I have, actually, really
Never
have.
seen a roe deer in real life until today, have you? Hey?
No,
From the Wicklow Mountains. He's used to his seeker. He's here with his father Norman, and I said if we saw a reasonable buck we'd have a go, and he's done an absolutely brilliant job of it, and hopefully you've enjoyed the experience so far. We've got a few more days. In you come, Norm. Got a few more days, and let's hope we get a bit more activity with regarding to calling bucks, because I could hardly say I called this one in, but we had a very good one. So Weidmann Seil, as we say in Germany. Side of this tree. Can you see where the green finishes?
Ready?
Keep going.
Dan, you ready?
Yeah, let him stand up.
Yeah.
Keep going, Dad.
You can let him stand up there. Now?
Yep.
You just dropped it, Yeah.
That was more of the bullet reaction we wanted. Bloody hell. Hang on.
Norman. Cross. He was just lazy, wasn't he? He just wasn't bothered.
Just laying there lazy. I mean, like the ears were flicking, and I couldn't see him for a moment. And we've got out these bad boys, of course. And yeah, just like hadn't picked up straight away. And I'm just kind of like remembering after Luke yesterday what had happened with like the reaction to the shot, and just wanted to make sure that everything was going to go perfectly, because we're hunting in woodland. There's quite a lot of cover in here, a lot of high bracken, a lot of high ferns, bramble bushes, and a lot of cover. So just wanted to make sure. So the shot was probably 90%. It wasn't like a broadside shot, but I've just put it here. So I'm going to guess that his heart and his lungs have been shredded. We're using the new Hornady 165 grain CX in the 308, and yeah, he's just down on the spot. So, always, mate. That's my second time pulling the trigger in a year. That's it.
Really?
Yeah. That's only my second male deer that I've shot in a year. I shot one. I shot a Seeker stag open the morning back in Ireland last year, and that's my second.
Wow.
That's it for me.
Very, very nice little neat 6-pointer.
Lovely colour.
This wood that we're in is more about deer management than growing big trophies. So for me at the moment in this piece of woodland, a buck's a buck. Perhaps in another area I wouldn't ever even touch this buck. Can you see how he's a perfect 6, nice and sharp. Probably his third head. Coronet's just starting to go out, but still, you know, when you talk about age on a buck, can you see here this is a pedicle, just like you have with your Seeker stags, and you've got lots of pedicle left, so he's only just a very good youngster. So, but still a nice trophy, and for us, Norman arrived yesterday. We were out yesterday afternoon, and Luke got a buck in the Cotswolds, and we've moved further down into Oxfordshire into some woodland, because just having no response to the call, and it was only the fact that we spotted him in the thermal, just laid into this in a bit of cool. What was it? 150 metres, something like 130 metres, something like that. And he was laid down, so I tried just giving him a little call with the bootlow, and he didn't. His head went up. He had a bit of a look, and then finally he stood up, and Norman got a shot. But
that's something also worth to know. You see a lot of people, I wouldn't say a lot of people, but a certain few people will always criticise like the use of like a thermal.
Yeah.
But when you're like controlling deer as like a deer manager, I mean, without this, it's like a tool of the trade for you and for me. But I mean, like, we need these.
I know.
But it's like for foxes or for moonjack or for whatever you're doing. I mean, if we hadn't have had these this morning,
game changer.
Yeah. You just need these.
That's the word I use, game changer. And some people aren't into thermal technologies, and I fully respect that. And then for me, just if we hadn't have just caught a glimpse of him laid down here, we wouldn't have had a buck.
No.
And we're waiting for the temperature to go up. It's probably about 16, 17 degrees. First day of August, and it's terrible. There's just not the heat to drive a rut, a passionate rut where there's lots of scent and everything. Yeah. I think these does are just coming into season and they're getting served. I mean, feel his backbone. So he's been rutting.
He has been, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's been
actually
rutting.
Quite bony up there, just the ridges.
His backbone's a little bit like that, but he's probably just resting up, and he'll be back at it at some point.
He's on his scrapes. I think you can see his scrapes there.
Another one here as well. So scrape there and a scrape there.
This is like his area.
Anyway, I'm just glad we've got a memento of a trip to start the trip with. And,
thank you very much, Owen.
Yeah,
thank you, Dan.
At all, and,
no problem.
Yeah, so the CX sunk in, the bullet's back, but just we're kind of looking at bullet reactions of this new bullet that both of us are going to use, and so
it'll be interesting to see how those like CX actually perform this year on the Seeker.
Oh yeah.
So I've used like the ELDX, I know of the CX, so it should be interesting to see how they actually work on the Seeker.
I know. I don't have to move to non-toxic. Sorry, non-lead. I don't have to move to non-lead, but I am doing, because everybody is, and so I want to see what it looks like. I want to see this carcass damage you get. I want to see the shot reactions, and make a comparison this winter. So this is probably the second or third deer we've shot with the CX, but lovely buck.
He is a beautiful buck.
Yeah, and in good condition, and I say mid-rut, I would say. Look, feeling his back.
He's very, very, and he's really rippled up along that spine.
Yeah, well, I still think we've got opportunity to call some if the weather goes up a little bit.
He's still fairly full as well. Like.
Yeah, right then. Because he's probably been laid here all Monday night. That's why. Yeah. Anyway,
has been getting lucky.
Beautiful. There he is. There's the buck. Let's see if we can call him. There he is. He's coming here. There he is. Oh, he's running the doe. He's just running the doe. sure, because he can have another. Oh, whenever you're ready, a bit laid down.
He's got loads of time.
What? Mate.
Got loads of time.
Get yourself down on it.
What mag's your scope?
I don't know, can you zoom it up real quick, zoom it up.
If I'm ready, can I take it?
Take him when you want, mate. Just through the shoulder.
Just, he's not ready, brought his front on at the moment. Don't worry, don't worry.
Just watch, you have to watch out for the doe, because the doe's always going to be looking. You need to edge release them from everything. Okay, get to the centre again.
Here she comes.
He's going to follow her out. You tell me when you're on him and I'll stop him. You were throwing the sticks again. Yeah, throw the sticks. Keep up with that. Keep up with that. That's no shot there. That's no shot. Coming straight to us.
Oh yeah, here they are. Fuck you, running still. I just need a little bit of an opening, that's all I need. I've got a shot from here if you want.
Yeah, you can get one. Shot. You got him, mate.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got a book out here and you can run that doe around. There goes the doe now.
Good shot, mate.
Thank you. But
Good old book that is.
got all the high kind of that they covered with long grass and bushes, and he was just spinning around and spinning around. He had a few sexual moments. He waited, and
The rut's on.
the rut is on here. I know, yeah.
Beginning of August, torrential rain, driving rain,
That was nice.
and we've just watched them for about 10 or 15 minutes. I've tried to bring her in by a kid's over under that hedge. We've already seen her in the film, and she just brought the book into this area. And it's when we go into this field, you'll see it's just open patches and grass, but looking at it from a long distance, it just looks like waist-high grass.
Yeah.
And yeah, anyway, let's go and get that
Yeah.
book in.
It was either now or never because
Yeah.
cover pretty deep in there, so
Yeah.
I just had the opportunity of perfect shot, and yep, I'm pleased.
Oh,
Little bit
at
concerned.
least it stopped raining.
I was getting very, very concerned at one stage, though. But
This great shot by Norman. It was pouring with rain and they were rutting hard. This old buck that we've known a couple of years. I came for him in the spring. As you can see, he's a real old boy. His teeth are, yeah, really flat, and he's lost his 6. He's just reducing back, you know, and he was running that day really hard, wasn't
you
he?
all just pushing around.
Pouring rain. Oh, you wouldn't think it, would you? Just early August. The weather's been rubbish. It's been a challenge for the last few days, and we saw him last night, and at last light, and he was gone. And we came back this morning, and there he was on the field. And it was just a moment's chance for Norman to get a shot. This cover that we're in, you can see it's waist high, and he stopped, got a bullet into it, and he's full of adrenaline, so he ran about 10 or 15 yards, and then it kind of, the ground drops away, we lost him, and but it took us a few minutes to find him. So I haven't got Lola with me at the moment because the car's full, so I would have had to go back and fetch her, but beautiful buck, mate. I'm
thank you very much.
Really pleased for you. He's not your classic 6, but as old bucks go,
he's an old boy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is an old boy, and that's
like, he's really heavy on the purling.
Very, yeah, strong purling, and part of our deer management. Good shot there, mate. That's a bloody tick, isn't it?
That's a big tick.
No, it ain't. It's a spike from another buck. Look, it's a wound.
Oh, it is.
Yes, a wound from up. There's your bullet hole.
Yeah, that's the bullet
so
hole.
If we look
there.
at that, couldn't be any better. But
Right
that
behind the shoulder.
adrenaline's just gone, powered off, hasn't he? But great. So let's get him cleaned out, and we'll carry on.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's actually, dare I say, brightening up. God, it was horrendous this morning. Really
yeah,
bad
the shot
weather.
that you pinned the shoulder.
Yeah, perfect
Perfect shot.
But you know, they're on flipping speed.
It was nice to see what was happening, because he was just coming around in a circle. He was pushing her, and she wasn't having it. And
well, this is it, Norm. This is what I'm trying to show you.
Yeah.
The rutting experience, but the weather's just so bad.
and we got
and
to
it's
witness
just,
the rut also. As
if you saw how many messages I've got off my mates going, have you seen anything? I've been out last night, nothing's happening.
Yeah.
It's really quiet. It is happening, I can assure you. But you've got to go and look, perhaps in places that you wouldn't normally expect them to see. So this buck's 2 fields away from where he's been all spring. So, and he's with this young doe. Oh, he's not too bad, but it can be probably his second girlfriend of the trip. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
We caught him and her running last night, didn't we?
yeah,
as well?
But yes, that's that and that other buck that we saw yesterday afternoon are probably the strongest we've actually seen rutting.
Yeah.
But there should be. You know, this is the time. But the weather just.
the actual mountain, the process, also the physical act, and look at to see that also.
We don't get that because we haven't got this heat and this. You know, just, it's on and off. The cold, the temperature. I'm not saying the rut's on and off, but they just pick a slot and then they go for it. And it can be middle of the afternoon, late morning. You know, first light never. You know what I mean? What have we? It's probably an hour and a half after light, and he's up and running. And literally, as we come on the third, it just looked like they started, didn't it?
Yeah.
So, anyway, awesome work, mate. Well
Thank you
done.
very much.
Yeah.
And for people to say that they only rut in fair weather, I mean, they were rutting in the pouring rain.
Rutting,
Yeah, it is quite mild this morning.
Right then.
Oh God.
Is the book we saw yesterday.
Dan?
Yeah.
No, not yet. Just get them turned a bit.
Back of the net. Oh, done. He's a good book.
There's the door.
He's a good book. It isn't the same as yesterday.
Book fever.
Oh yeah.
You see a ray on there.
Awesome. And as we say, bloody hell.
Ooh.
That was swearing then, sorry.
His calling was just spot on.
We've just come round a corner, we've got a little bit in the thermal. And this is just water meadow after rolling water meadow. And behind it, the ground rises up and got like a bank full of willow. So it's kind of like an auditorium. It's just perfect. And for you guys that follow us, you will have definitely hunted in this area with us on film. Anyway, I know got a nice book, and we went out for him last night, but we saw another younger buck running him. And yeah, he's completely off his territory, as can be at this time of the year. You never know where your buck's going to end up. And we just saw two together, and they were just like the buck was just following behind the doe in my head, but only just through the cover. And they went into thick cover, settled down. So let's just leave it. So we've been stood here 10-15 minutes, just took it, so they were under some shadows, perfectly all right. And then I thought I'll just give him a little call. And I just literally gave him a little moan with the old buclo for a bit of distance, and didn't even get onto my other calls. And out he come, but he wasn't, because he's with his doe, he didn't want to let her go, but he was interested in what was calling in his field. And he turned around to go back in. I just managed to give him another call, and Norman, bless him, is 105 metres, 110 metres, just managed to find his way through the thistles. Yeah. And yeah, the CX bullet did its job. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Hey, let's unload and go over.
Big smile, big smile on my face.
Bacon and eggs are on you, as we say. Hey?
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
It's nice because I seldom get to actually pull the trigger back in Ireland. I'm always behind the binoculars, and you're always guiding someone onto the Sika, so yeah, that was quite the buzz. Never lose that smile and the excitement. That's when I'm going to stop this altogether, but I've been doing it now. I'm doing it now for 29 years nearly, and I'm still getting that buzz and the adrenaline. It's not just the kill, but it's the fact that you've made something like a success. It's not a wounded animal. I've got what Owen want me to do, so Owen is happy, I'm happy then, of course. And yeah, my son got to see that, and he had a big smile on his face because he was actually watching your lens when it was going down, and he said, oh, he just went down. So yeah, let's go up and have a look at him and see what he looks like. He looks like a nice buck. I'm still smiling, am I?
Pull him out then, let's have a look what we got.
That's a spray.
Oh, that's a buck. There you go. That's a buck.
Oh yeah.
Well, we had a lovely old buck earlier on, and the weather, despite the forecast saying it was going to be horrible and rainy, has actually brightened up. And the moment that happened, you know, there's deer out active, and we just found this buck running a doe. Probably been out all morning is the truth, and he just hiding in the edge together. They were just mooching around. Anyway, we set ourselves up in the shadows of some overhanging trees, just over 100 metres away. Just gave a few little calls on the bootlow, and immediately came out and had a look. Then turned around and went back in. So Norman got himself set up. Just tried a few more calls. He came out, presented himself. Just managed to get you know, a good shot on him, and absolutely floored him. So we were very impressed with the CX bullet this time. So getting different reactions. It's quite interesting using a new bullet. Rib to rib, we had one run earlier on today, and that took some finding. This one hasn't moved a bit, but it's gone through the shoulder. So that's really opened up this this bullet, and absolutely done the job. So we're very happy with that. And what a lovely buck!
Beautiful, beautiful, good hunt.
Yeah.
Exciting that one was.
And you don't have roe deer in Ireland, do you?
No, we've no roe deer at all. So it's always.
He's king of the Sika, Norman is. So this was the idea. It's not the first time he's hunted roe deer. He's got quite a passion for it, but obviously they're not where he lives. So he's been over with us, and I said, come over in the summer. It's going to be gorgeous, and the weather's been horrendous. So it could be two different seasons this morning, couldn't it? Driving rain, cold. And then the sun's come out, temperatures come up, and the action started. So you can never rely on it. But what a fantastic morning we've had, and we really are due some breakfast now, mate.
I think so. Yeah.
Brilliant.
It was an awesome hunt. That was really, really good.
Fantastic.
Yeah, very, very happy. Thank you again.
No problem, mate.
Much appreciated.
I'm sorry your leg's giving you some grief.
That's okay.
Anyway, brilliant.